Hey everyone, welcome back to more Griftlands. I'm Disturbing Puppet. So we are here for day 4 of the Smith run. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the last day, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, 75%. We must be on the last day. Okay, so we had a weird visit from our brother, who we've kind of been working against last night, who seems to be... Well, initially I thought we were going to be confronting him, but now I'm kind of thinking that there might be something weird going on that he knows about related to the giant weird sea behemoth thing that washed up on the shore. There might be some kind of ancient horror that comes up out of the sea or something to destroy this entire city or the entire world. We'll kind of see. Maybe Hesh itself will show up. So we're starting day 4. I don't really have anything too crazy going on. Yeah, just contact Leisha. Alright, so I do feel like my combat deck is a bit weak after that last fight. We do have some extra power till we take damage. We've got an extra action, but I can't have a pet, but I haven't seen a way to buy pets. We've got some extra bottles. I'd like to get another graph before we get into a fight. I've got quite a few cards that I can still level up for fighting. Some of them I did get recently, so there is that. Don't have a lot of really powerful things. I did get this after that last fight, so gaining some counter. I feel like I need some good attacks, and I don't really have a lot of like really, really powerful attacks. I don't know why I'm wearing this outfit either. I wonder if I can change, actually. Should I keep this outfit on? I don't know. I guess I'll keep it. We kind of switched into it for a mission, so I'm just kind of going with it. Don't think there's anything... Yeah, it's nothing I can do that's going to increase damage or anything. What should I wear today? Hessian disguise or this? Alright, we'll go with that. Hopefully it's not going to screw up anything. Okay, so, talk to the mysterious bile broker, sure. Party store, I'm kind of running out of money. I did buy some stuff. Got a graft there, 2 grafts actually. And then the metal vendor. I do have some metal we could spend. I don't know if it's enough to increase my health or anything. Let me take a look. Looking for something? Yeah, I guess I am. You came to the right place. See what you're selling. Yeah, we can get our health up a little bit more. 2 extra points, I will take it. Anything to kind of increase my survivability. I'm gonna leave now. You're creeping me out. I like that line. Okay. So a little bit of extra max health. Hopefully will help keep me alive. It's dangerous out on the roads, but not every encounter is an ambush. Zerl approaches you with empty hands and an honest eye. Zerl, that name sounds familiar. Yeah, I think she was one of the people that was potentially working for the Rise that I talked to, and instead of roughing her up, I actually just kind of warned her, "Hi there, Hunter, you looking for reinforcement? I may not be licensed, but I got a strong arm and steady aim, and I prefer jobs on the level when I can get them. You want me at your flank? I can be there for 80 shills. Oh, I'm so short. If I negotiate it, I bet you I can get it down to like 60, but it's probably not going to be enough. Oh, that's so disturbing. Yeah, it'd be great if I could get it down to 50, but... Alright, I'm going to try. It's a bit more of my take than I'd like to give. Okay, so, what do we have? I can get some composure. I can add some defense, I can add some defense. Let's just protect that a bit. We'll go with the Entendre. Sure, let's do some attacks. And I'll hold off on the ad hominem. Just do some damage instead here. Not much. I do have this ready to go. What can I do? 8 renown or 6 damage? We can hold off. I think the 6 damage might be good. I might need that later. Okay, what are you doing anyway? Whenever you destroy one of her arguments, they get 3 tolerance. Maximum hand size reduced by 1. Okay, it's one of those things. Great. Alright, I do have a bravado. You are knocking out all of my renowned, which really blows. I'll equip for free then. Take a goon for free. This just does a point of damage. Let's take this out. And I can do some random protection. We've got 7. Let's do that. Let's keep my renowned alive. Can actually do everything, it looks like. Nice big hit in. Okay, now you're going for my quip. Not too bad. I've got a couple of bravados I could play back to back, do some damage. Maybe we'll do that. Okay, how about we get some more renown, maybe? Just going for damage. All the damage I can do to try to knock her out as quick as possible, but I think I'm only going to get her down to like from 80 to 60. I don't think it's going to go lower than that. 50 I could do, but that's about it. Got so much stuff going on automatically. Okay, this... Move all renown from both negotiators. That's bad. I don't have a lot I can do about that. Guess we'll do this. It's not much. Okay, let's do some random stuff. Okay, just drew a bunch of cards. Yeah, there's just nothing I can really do. I can do a little bit of damage. This will level up this card at least. So I'm not sure. I think this will get destroyed before it's activated. We'll see. Okay, so I'm going to keep my renown, which just keeps pounding away and doing damage. Okay. You are absolutely hammering my goon, and there's very little I can do about it. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do this. Let's go with knocking that out, doing some damage, gain some more renown. Unfortunately, my goon's going down, then I'm going to take some damage no matter what here. Nice shot, but it's not enough. So that's going to absorb 6, I'll take a couple points. It's just too bad. I can't use this because I do have renown. I can only play this when I don't have any. Oh, hey, that was enough. Okay. Renown 2, draw 2 cards. 4 damage and draw 2 cards isn't bad. Whenever you draw, this increases damage by 2 for the rest of the negotiation if you have any renown. That's not bad. Force all friendly arguments to target a specific opponent argument. Yeah, this isn't bad. Alright, I'll take that. A few things leveled up. Double entendre. Okay, so we can get a guaranteed 3 or go 1 to 5. I'll take the 1 to 5, I guess. Long-winded also leveled up. Draw 3 cards and play them for free. Or we can have 2, and this card is free. I'll go 3. That sounds good. Tempt leveled up, so we can drop the cost. Or we can increase the damage. Since we get this off a lot easier, I like the increased damage. Yeah, especially since I've got this where I can play some stuff for free, it might pick that up. Be reasonable. I gotta keep some money for myself, don't I? Oh, I can barely afford that. Yeah, I guess we all gotta make a living. I'll call it 55 shills, but only because you're a hunter. I expect you to have my back as much as I have yours. Yes, I will do that. Yeah, sure, no sense breaking a sweat when I can employ the locals, right? You got it, boss. Glad we could do business. Just lead the way. Alright, so she should stick with me through the whole day, I hope. Which should be the end of the story. I hope. And she won't bail right before the very last fight. You were looking for me, I gotta say. I'm not sure what you'd like with a guy with me. I am. I hear you've been getting close to the Great Beaching, not once but many times. Is that true? Close might be a little strong. I've been within whiffing distance, but I wouldn't say we're on a first-name basis. I have a client who wishes to procure a genetic sample. It's dangerous work, and the Hessians would find it heretical. I require the assistance of someone who doesn't fear the cult. Well, maybe I can help you after all. I'm feeling a little bit iffy on the beaching right now, though. What's your client want with the sample anyway? Great and terrible truth. Their words. My payment in exchange for the service is information. They promise to share what they know about this behemoth. You may receive shills, however. Shills are always good. But, I wouldn't hate learning a little bit more about the beaching, too. Information is addictive. Here, take this vial. I need you to fill it with as uncontaminated a sample as you can manage. Once you're done, head to the rendezvous point to meet with the buyer. Is that clear? How do I get the goods anyway? Just scoop up some snot? It's not complicated, but you do wish to get as natural a source as you can. Make a small incision to siphon off some of the malodorous fluid. Somehow that's even grosser than snot. So I guess you're telling me the beaching ain't just some bloated puffer eel, huh? At that size? That would be marvelous in itself, wouldn't it? Sure. The behemoth is a creature unknown. If it's truly ascending from Hesh, then its biology may contain a great many secrets. Perhaps the buyer knows. That's certainly what I'm depending on. There we go. Jeez, I'm trying to read quickly and talk at the same time. Doesn't always work. Well, I could try to convince her, and I've got a good shot. Apparently, Mullafi is with me. Really? Was Mullafi? Oh, Mullafi's just in the bar, and she loves me, so she'll support me. It's worth a shot, because this might be us going right into the fight. It might not even be like that long. This might be the actual mission that triggers the end, but I would expect there'll be at least one regular mission first before we get to the end. So I don't know if I want to burn some resolve. I'm only down a little bit, and I can drink to get some back. I've got backup. Let's give it a try. Hey, you're going to come with me, ain't you? I can watch your back and get you close, but you're the real expert when it comes to the science stuff. Okay, so you, whenever you play a card, draw a card, then discard a random card from your hand. Well, that I really don't like, because that kind of screws up my ability to make plans. So you're hitting me directly. Not a huge fan. This gets me some cash. That's certainly not a bad idea. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm really concerned about what's going to happen here. I really don't want to lose this. Okay, didn't lose it. Let's go ahead and trigger it. Okay, all kinds of crazy stuff going on very quickly. Right, I've got some defense. I'm in a good position there. One last thing I can do. I could get the quip set up. Or the ad hominem set up, not the quip. That just protects everything. I do a little bit of damage. Let's get the ad hominem out. It also gets me close to leveling that card up. And I'm out of actions. That's all I can do. Chemicals! Chemicals! Alright. All cards have a random cost between 0 and 3. That's a bunch of crap. Well, I've got some damage. You're hitting me. Let's go for some more protection, hopefully. Let's hopefully knock this out. Oh, not enough. Free defense. Yeah, let's go free defense. How about... Yeah, gain more renown. And I can do 2 to 6 or 3 to 5. I guess I'll do the 2 to 6. Alright, decent shot. So not taking any damage. Still got some hits going in. Alright. I've got a quip I could throw out. You're going after my ad hominem. Let's get some defense here. It's not enough to save it. That will save it, though. I actually don't like my hand that much, so I might use Open Mind here. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so this one... I mean, I'd like to boost it, but I'll go for the guaranteed 7 to 8 rather than the 5 to 6. Whenever you play a card, your core argument takes 1 resolve damage. Reduce distracted by 1 whenever you play a card and at the end of your turn. Well, that blows. Do I have any defense? I can add... So that'll protect me from some of the damage. Let's get a goon. But we try to make a risky thing here and get this going. Oh, that's nice. Alright, let's go for the big shot. Take... That's going to count those as 2 separate cards for the hits. That's too bad. I don't think I can kill you. Yeah, 1 to 5. So I have to do at least 4 damage. That was not 4 damage. But that will cause some damage. Just too late. No, actually triggered. Okay, got it down to 7. Okay, if this card destroys an argument, gain an action, return to your hand. It's not bad, it's only 2 damage. Draw 3 cards, discard 2 random cards. No guy. Gain 2 renown at the end of your turn, remove all your renown and apply much composure to all your arguments. That doesn't really work with the stuff I've got in my deck, so yeah, I'll just take the money. Most folks agree I'm an idiot, and if I screw it up, then neither of us gets any answers, huh? Yeah, I suppose so, if you're as idiotic as you claim. Though at least knowing your weaknesses speaks to your wisdom, if not your cunning. Oh yeah, I'm hella wise, and my wisdom suggests we work together on this. Very well, lead on, and please be sure to keep me safe, as you promised. Biobrokers aren't welcome on the beach. Alright, bud, you ready to mosey? Yeah, I believe so. This is exciting. I love the sea when the Hessians tolerate me to be near it. So Molife's just over here hanging out. Hey! Okay. Koki's eating dinner. Or breakfast, or something. Like a unicorn, looks like. Alright. So we're going out here. Did get a little bit of metal. I don't think I can afford anything important. Oh, it is super hot today. I got the fan going. I'm drinking water. Hopefully it's not too noisy. Trying to stay cool. It's early in the day, but Admiralty and laborers are busy preparing the beach for the Deltrian visitors. So this is where the Kredeshi are mainly from, I think. Fortunately, you're good at pretending you belong. You puff out your chest and walk around to the back of the behemoth, looking down your nose at any laborers who glance your way. What? I'm very pompous, Pearly, what? Unsurprisingly, you're soon approached. One too many whats, perhaps. Someone's coming. Excuse me, sir, but the biobrokers have been prohibited from accessing the site. So we can attack you, which, yeah, you're not going to like. I can try to convince you I'm here on official business. Let's do that. Excuse you, indeed. Don't you know who I am? I wonder if this would be different if I was actually wearing my Hessian clothes. Open your mind. Okay, so the Hessians are always difficult to deal with. They've got stuff that pops up that's going to attack all my arguments at the same time, and then also defend all their arguments a little bit better. You're not attacking me. I don't need to do that, but I can get the bravado going. Alright, let's have 3 free cards. Nice. Let's see. Just go for damage. Okay, that's about all I can do. Right. So this, if it's destroyed, adds resolve and shield to friendly argument. This is attacking everything for 3 to 6, which is pretty irritating. Let's do some damage to it, give myself some defenses. Can I knock it out? Probably. Nice shot. One more is all I need, just a little bit more damage. I don't have any more damage. Maybe I should have done one of the other ones. I was trying to go quickly. Well, that sucks. Alright. Yeah, I just need a little bit of damage to knock that out, and I'll be pretty safe. I've got a ton of renown. Okay, can I take you out? Maybe. No, I don't think so. Okay. So I can add some defense with the ad hominem. I kind of need to knock this out because it's going to be a problem. Let's do this now. Yeah, I kind of need to put some defenses up. So let's protect my renown. Get the quip out there, which, yeah, I should have done that sooner because now I don't have any defenses on it. Just do some damage. Can't play this because I've got renown. Yeah, I lost the quip. Okay, protecting the core, so I kind of need to knock this out now. So that's only 2. So that gets me some resolve back. I can make everything target something, but this is just hitting everything, which is just irritating. Okay, let's hammer that. Okay. So I could do some more damage here. Let's go ahead and use the flatten, because that'll redirect some attacks here and knock her out. Nice. Okay, ended up doing pretty well. Didn't even lose any resolve. Well, I think we got some back, actually. So another fall guy, another quip, another tempt. I don't know that any of these are that great. Do I have 2 tempts? There's one. It's going to level up. Do I have another one? I thought I had 2 for some reason. Yeah, I do. I've got one that's already upgraded. Okay. The quip, I've got a couple. Fall guy, I've got 1. I think that's good. All right, ad hominem levels up. So we can make it free, or we can make it add additional composure. I think we'll go more composure. And the tempt, sometimes they're different when they level up. So again, we've got the same cheaper cost or the more damage. So I went for more damage on the last one. Maybe I'll go cheaper on this one. Yeah, let's go cheaper on that one. So we've got kind of a little bit of difference there. Trying a couple different things at the same time. All right, relax, bud. This here's my physician. I got a bad case of the blues, see? On account of how my parents got crushed by that big blob over there. You mean? That's right. I'm a bankwad. Of course, sir. I'll just inform the high priest that you're here, shall I? We'll have someone show you around in a sanctioned manner. The priest scuttles off, appropriate considering it's the beach. Well, if I'd have known you'd made it so easy, I might have brought more vials. Yeah, well, no time for regrets. Looks like you got about 3 minutes to do the thing. On it. The bow broker moves quickly, unwrapping some tools from a wax-treated envelope and digging deep into the behemoth's blowber. I have it. Now, to see about getting some answers. That's it. Alright, back over to research facility or something, maybe? The rendezvous isn't anywhere remarkable, but you smell something like overturned earth, deep and musky. Hail, speedrun. We brought the samples as requested. Oh, speedrun. Bogger's cultivator. Now you'll tell me of the Rogue-lite, right? A remote archipelago and biomass where cures and diseases are spawned alike. Hey, it's one of the boggers from Run with Rook. Show me the sample first, then I'll answer your questions. The vial is sealed, but speedrun takes the sample with long, leaden tongs. What's the deal here, buddy? That behemoth has been on the beach for days. Plenty of time to work its mischief indeed. The beaching was merely the beginning. Whatever parasite created the behemoth, it has moved on to a new host. One Vixmali Banquad, if I'm not mistaken. Now that is a sample I'd like to collect. Okay, so some kind of parasite that was in the behemoth is now in my brother? What the? Vix? What do you mean, Vix got a parasite? A friend of yours, this Banquad? I'm afraid you'll have to kill him. That is assuming you want to save the world. What? I spoke plainly. Process information as you will, but do not plague me with your rhetorical questions. Haha, plague. It's a little joke, you see. Look, I'm trying to wrap my head around, what does my brother have to do with the end of the world? He's a jackass, but not a maniacal one. He can't destroy a whole planet. Destroy? Certainly not. But remake? Yes. Vixmali, your brother, I see, is host to a force as old as the Vagrants, even older, perhaps. You're familiar with the Rogue-lite. Sure, yeah, gross goop that mutates anything it touches. The biobrokers manage its tides, but once every 1,000 years or so, the neap tide drowns even the most adaptable swimmers. With your brother acting as its champion, the Rogue-lite will consume everything on this planet and remake it as it sees fit. Krayot will fly, Kradeshi will drown, or perhaps the other way around. It's unlikely our consciousness will survive the transformation to even remember a time when things were different. Well, that's horrifying. It's not actually killing you, it might just mutate you into something else. It's going to Cronenberg the planet. Let me be sure I got this right. The Rogue-lite, the floating turd mass that biobrokers mine for medicine and stuff, it's aware? Evil? Don't be foolish. It's more evil than the wind or it's no more evil than the wind or the sea. It's a natural part of the planet. It comes, it remakes, then it rests. The Vagrants didn't know about the middle part, of course, which is why none of them are here to tell us their stories. That does kind of make sense why the tech is still around and they could find it buried in the bog, but everything else is gone. And there's humans, and maybe the Kradeshi and the other races were humans, colonists that got mutated into other things, potentially? I don't know. No way, Kradeshi are as old as the stars. We got vagrant ships with their faces on them. Or maybe they are a different alien race. Yes, and perhaps those are your ancestors, or perhaps it's just a passing resemblance. Would you like to test your luck and see what the Rogue-lite makes of you now? This is remarkable. We've never underestimated the danger of the Rogue-lite, of course, and my brother and I have often discussed the possibility of, well, of what could go wrong, a worst-case scenario. I need to sit down. What about Hesh? Ain't he got anything to say about this? Hesh, your god from beneath the sea? If it does exist, then it's as much a creation of the Rogue-lite as you, and it stands to lose just as much. Where I come from, Hesh is a name spoken only by outsiders, and soon it won't be a name spoken at all. And what about you? How do you know all this, huh? Deep in the bog, there's an old memory, a consciousness as ancient as the squelching mud beneath our feet. It is often confused, and its grasp on the present is brutal. But it burbles in our ears as we sleep, and my brethren and I have been able to glean certain truths from its ramblings. Many of us worship that consciousness until recently. Perhaps I'm just in the mood to test boundaries, but if you can stop your brother, I'd love to see you succeed. Alright, time to go save the world, apparently. Look, I'm not going to pretend to have any clue what you're talking about, but if this is a problem that can be solved with fists, I'm pretty sure I can fix it. An ancient problem warrants an ancient solution. Your fists should do just fine. I'm going to need backup for this. I need to go have a drink. I mean, a think. Actually, probably both. Bye. Alright, Leisha's gone. Alright, we've got a nighttime opportunity. Fight Club! So, let's see. So, could be placed to hone your skills, I think upgrading a card. Get Enfeebling Ray. Your friend Alan has a gift for you. It's 2 impair, replenish, destroy after 2 uses. Doesn't do any damage, though. That's pretty mediocre. Upgrading a card might be a better option. Before you see anybody, you can hear the sound of people cheering and the occasional thud of punches landing. Hey there, you up for a little scrap? Always. So we can upgrade a couple random cards or two attack cards or two maneuver cards. What do I even have that needs to upgrade? Okay, there's one attack. This is a maneuver. This is super close to leveling up. So if I upgrade the attacks, it should be this one and this one. And maneuvers, it could be almost anything. This is super close to leveling up. Defensively, this is close to leveling up. Yeah, do I want attacks or defense? That's kind of what's at here. Maybe defense. I mean, I've got an okay amount. Yeah, let's go with the maneuvers. Try to keep myself alive. Alright, you raise your hands, prepare to deflect Yaka's punches. Masochist and protective procedure upgraded. Alright, so Masochist, when you take damage, gain adrenaline. So we can decrease the cost, or I can gain 2 adrenaline. So this is for the rest of the fight once it's up. So adrenaline just increases my damage, basically just like power. I think I'm going to go with the boosted. That's a difficult call. I like reducing costs of things. The 2 adrenaline when I take damage. Now let's just go cheap. Protective procedure, we can go cheap. Or we can have it in my hand from the beginning. Let's do that. So we'll kind of do a mix. So that'll stay at 2, we'll drop that to 1. And that is probably it. I don't really have any cash. I've got some metal, but it's not really enough to do anything. Alright, anybody interesting here? Not really. Smith, you look rough. Did that biobroker do something to you? Yeah. Yeah. You tell Sweetmore what you just learned, and he takes it about as well as you did. So, Vix is gonna destroy the world? That's what the Bogger made it sound like, only it's not him, is it? It's the Parasite or whatever. Thought Kradeshi were good about getting dewormed. I think this one might be a little tougher than that. So let me get this straight. If you go ahead and beat up your brother, which you were planning to do anyway, then that'll make me some kind of hero, huh? Guess I always knew I was destined for greatness. Or destined to be the first one to be slaughtered, maybe. It's gonna be at that assembly tonight, yeah? You're gonna need help. I'll put the word out, let your allies know you should gather. Okay. I don't think there's anything I can do. I don't really have much cash. So, I hate waiting. Gives me an upset stomach. Well, you are at a bar, and it wouldn't be like you to go into a fight responsibly. What do you say? One last open tab? Ah, sweets, you're a good friend. If we both get mutated into some kind of slime mold or something, I hope we're still pals. Yeah, I think so. You tend to grow on people. Pass the hours fortifying yourself for the night ahead. Yeah, there's nothing else I could really do. So night falls and the bar clears out. Seems all Pearl on the foam is planning to be at the beach, if not take advantage of the empty streets. Right. Last one for the road. Can't put it off any longer. Well, the reinforcements are here. Can't say it stands up to your schoolyard entourage, but it's better than nothing. Wait, this is everyone? Everyone who came and called, anyway. Maybe there's a few people in the grave who might have had your back, but you can't ask them. So what do you think? You got a plan to get close to Vix? Gonna crash the party, aren't I? Everyone in the Pearl's gonna be there, which means everyone who hates you will have the perfect chance to show it. Well, only one person hates me. These friends... I only have 2 people love me. These friends you got here all have better ends than you do. Use them. Guess I could send someone to waylay some other handsome Kradeshi and steal his invite. Could do, or maybe one of them can work with the caterers, get everyone a little too tipsy. Hard to see if they've clouded their vision with drink. Oh, you know, it's the exact kind of wishful thinking and foolish optimism that usually gets me where I'm going. I know, I'm learning. Look at the assembled crowd and consider your options. Okay, so I've got both my siblings. We've got Tay here as well. Nice. I wonder if I can actually give them, like, orders and stuff. I can give a rousing speech. Ask Tay about Vixmali's plan. Did you know about this thing? Did I know your brother's infested with an ancient parasite that will alter the DNA of every creature on the planet? I'm honored you think so much of my prescience. That was a lot of big words when a no would have done just fine. Well, we know was that Vixmali was behaving strangely and that the beaching was likely dangerous. The two in combination warranted investigation. And sure enough, you've encountered a threat to all of Heshdom. You should be proud. So what's next? If Vixmali is going to unleash a mutagenic wave upon Havaria, tonight certainly seems like a night to do it. What with the Deltrian and Rentorian embassies gathered, that's a good start. Whatever you do, you should keep him away from anyone he could infect. You know, the Bogger I talked to seemed to think that Hesh was just a leftover from the last time this happened. Is that right? You don't seem all that fussed. The Roalok and Hesh are both bigger things than I could ever claim to know. But I've studied long and trained hard to be a servant of the Abyss. The meditations of some feral philosopher aren't exactly the stuff revelations are made of. Leaky! Alright, this is the bouncer guy. Sure, he likes me. Weasel, for some reason, is here. Hello, Smith. Thought I could find you here. You're not going to start any trouble, are you? No, of course not. I just wanted to tell you that I'll be around for a while, and if you need help, I'm available to hire. How generous of you. Giving you the friends and family rate, friend. Well, can't afford it. Sorry. Throw. You can't be serious, taking on Vix directly in front of Deltrians, no less? Even if you survive, the family name certainly won't. Recruit him to compromise the catering. Recruit him to steal an ID. Let's talk first. Rue, you realize that if we don't do this, there won't be no family. Or there will be, it'll just be a big pile of mutant. I'm not actually sure how that works. And yet, I'm supposed to follow you into a confrontation. Against Vixmali, no less. Hey, if you don't want to, don't let me stop you. I'm the last of us you should talk to about duty or whatever. What exactly is your plan? Alright, so you're a merchant of some kind, so how about you compromise the catering? I'm going to sneak in without roughing up too many Deltrians. Even I know that's not good for the family line. You think you can talk to the domestics, get them to go heavy on the booze? Certainly, I can even provide the booze if that's all you need. I appreciate that you're thinking ahead. It was actually Marif's plan. It's not true, is it? What Sweet said about Vix? He's sick? Yeah, Vix is sick, and he's ground zero for something. Still not quite sure I get what. What do you plan to do, kill him? I guess I gotta, unless you have any ideas. Vix was as stubborn as a barnacle even before this. I suppose this explains his recent behavior. When he wanted to expel you from the family, that was extreme, even for him. What, so the parasite made him do it? No, but maybe a part of him wanted to be sure there'd be someone to put him down. Okay, so already working on the catering, so you can steal an ID for me. I need an invite and an upstanding citizen to pretend to be. Say no more. Happen to know an officer who is your spitting image. Been keeping tabs on him, of course, just in case we ever needed to fake your death. Aw, Fee, you did that for me? I just always like to have a plan B and a plan C, through F, for that matter. Okay, that's about all I can do. Ask him about a friend. Well, bud, you finding your footing with this ragtime team you've got? Sweet Marie, if I gotta pick your brain. At least now I don't mind feeding you the answers. What you need? What, your brother? You want me to tell you about your own brother? Well, I mean, I've been gone a while. He's grown a bit since I last saw him. I don't know, Smith. He's a bit of a homebody, I guess. I don't reckon he ever had many friends. Probably spent most of his time with the nanny. Smith, come on, you were hatched from the same egg. What can I possibly add to your understanding? I don't know, look at the past few days. Maybe I'm realizing I took a lot for granted. You got an outsider's perspective. She's you with a brain or without an ego, take your pick. Ouch. I mean, fair, but stab me in the heart, why don't you? You know her better than I do. She's a luminary, ain't she? Has she an army knife? She can break over an oyster and shuck it too. Alright. I can't get you to do anything for me, huh? It's the same stuff. Yeah, maybe she'll come with me. I don't know. Alright. Molafi is going to obtain some party credentials for you. Thoreau will blend in with the party, be able to provide backup. Te Utaro is going to travel with you. Alright, good. And I've already got somebody with me already. All eyes are on you. People are scared and looking for leadership. Well, let's do this thing, I guess. Are you ready, Molafi? Ready as I'm ever going to be. See you on the other side, Grifter. The room empties. Be careful, Smith. It's been nice having you back in town. I've been in tougher scrapes before. You don't need to worry about me. Sweet Morif returns to the bar and starts chopping onions for the night's stew. Let's go. Why is everyone being so serious? Not like we got the fate of the world to deal with, huh? Alright, go save the Hesh-besotted world. Alright, you get close to the party and Molafi approaches you. Here you go, one fresh invitation. Hey, that's a pretty good match for me. What happened to, Fulo? They've been detained. Molafi returns to the party, you wait for her to blend in and then follow. Stop right there, this is an invitation-only event. Good thing I have an invitation then. They're just letting anyone in nowadays. You're in! Alright. So you're in the party. The hoi polloi, the pearl are milling about, making shady deals and generally having a good time. And wait, what's this? Is that free booze? Oh dear, it is. Yeah, I don't need it, so there's no point. Skip the round. Uncharacteristically, you abstain. Are you growing as a person? Lost in thought, you bump someone's arm, causing them to spill their drink all over their fancy clothing. Sir, I demand satisfaction. He's a Deltrian diplomat. You see through the haze of anger that it's some high muckety-muck straight from Deltri. Of all the arms to bump, you had to choose the one that's an international incident. So members of the crowd, turn to pay attention. You have an audience. I can't afford the cleaning, so I guess we're going to have to fight, which kind of sucks. Alright, let's do this. Maybe I can level up a card or two in the process. I do have some help. I don't want to kill you. You are coming right for me pretty hard, though. Alright, what can I do? Let's get this going. You are going to hit me, so I guess we'll gain some moxie. Let's zap you. And that's it. Ow. Okay. So now you're going to get horribly abused. Right, what do we want to do? I should focus on things I can level up. I'm going to play this even though it doesn't matter because it will level up the card. Bottoms up. Let's see. Yeah, should have played this first, but that's fine. And this doesn't really matter. It's an expend, so I can only use it once for fight, so I'm going to hold on to it. Okay, he's got a bunch of counter, which could be dangerous because he's going to counterattack 5 every time somebody hits him. So that's potentially a problem. So you're beating the crap out of him. You're doing the 12. You're doing a bunch of small attacks. That's potentially dangerous because he's going to counter for 5 on each one. If I can give her some defense, I will. I don't think I can, though. Yeah. Yeah, there really isn't anything I can do. Let's improvise something. I can impair him. Let's do that, I guess. Before I take a shot. Okay, I don't know if that actually works on reducing the amount of counter, but we'll see. So I guess he didn't counter me because that didn't actually do damage to him. I could go ahead and do some damage to him, but I think I'm just going to sit tight. None of these cards can level up, and none of them really do too much. I mean, I'll play this just because. Yeah, there really isn't much point in me doing anything. I'm just hoping she doesn't take too much damage here. Okay, she took quite a bit. Alright, we get a card. Move up to 3 empty bottle cards from your draw pile to your discard pile. Draw 2 cards. Drink 2, gain 5 defense. Another one of those wouldn't be bad. Entire supply. Hits all enemies. Expend all empty bottle cards. I've got one of these already. So it's extra damage per bottle card expended. So that is a decent chunk of damage. I might want some defense, though. Okay, I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish defense cards. Yeah, let's grab another defense. We'll get the rust bucket. Toughen up, leveled up. So alleviate 2, 3 defense, or 7 defense. It's only once per battle. I guess we'll do the alleviate. That just repairs, like, heals some damage from that same day. I yield. You Havarians as tough as you are rude. Yeah, well, you too, buddy. Nailed the comeback as usual. You blend into the crowd. Eventually the house music swells, and the crowd turns to face the beaching. Vixmali himself saunters out onto a platform on top of the great beast. Vixmali steps up to the mic, and if you train your eye real close, you can almost see the way his skin shimmers. Hesh was a gift, and we have spent 1,000 years squandering it. Perhaps the next time around we will all learn to be just a bit more grateful. Smith. Wait a minute! Hesh's stingers, that was a slippery climb. I guess I'm climbing a... We're going to fight on top of a giant dead whale, apparently. Kinda. Whose bright idea was to do this on top of a behemoth anyway? Yours or your hitchhiker's? I see you saved up your irreverence for this occasion. Hey, you're not the only one who could drop... You're not the only one who can drop by unannounced with a mouthful of marbles. You're sick, Vix. That's why you kicked me out of the family, right? I'm not mad anymore. I get it. I kicked you out of the family because you're a waste of sea salt. You're a parasite, sucking on resources and feeding your waste to whatever hangers-on you've attracted. Mother always said you were good at making friends, that once you'd sown your oats, you would benefit the family. But that's never been it. You just gather flies, eager to feast on whatever festers you've created. Oh, okay. You know what? I am still mad. I can attempt to reconcile with him. That's interesting. Wow, he has a lot of resolve. I mean, if it fails, we'll just fight, so I might as well give it a shot. Guess what, Vix? You've always been a jerk, and blaming it on some ancient Rolock brain sucker isn't going to change anything. So maybe this will actually be a situation where you can win through negotiation instead of a fight. I'm not sure. So beginning of every turn, Vix pulls out another old axe to grind. 1 resentment gains shielded at the start of each turn. If below 33% resolve, gains impatience. Okay, so shielded I can't do any damage to. So this, gain a stack whenever one of the arguments is destroyed. Gives a random friendly argument to composure. This, same thing, gains a stack. Oh, gains a stack whenever my core argument takes damage. If it reaches 4 stacks, double his other resentments and destroy this argument. Okay. Well, I can only really do this or this. I can defend myself a little bit. Let's gain some renown. Do some random defense. Let's hammer this a little bit. Okay, that's at least gone. And let's do some defense, although I should have done that first before I blew that up. Yeah, unfortunately, not protecting my core at all. Okay, so this I can't do anything about. Gonna do some damage. I can take this out now. Okay, let's see. Let's get a quip. Let's get a goon. I'll do some extra damage there. Okay, that renowned is fine. Let's defend my core a bit. Okay, and we can get a bit more damage to the core off there. Okay, attacks coming in. You're targeting my Prayer of Hesh. Not a fan of that. So this I can't do anything about. This one does some damage. Right. Okay. Am I going to create any more arguments? No, I don't think so. So let's go Entendre. Let's knock that out. Get some damage. Nice hit. Give me some more renown. This is going to take some damage, but won't get destroyed, so that's okay, hopefully. Like, you never help the family. Nobody likes you. No one's ever liked you. Okay, you're going for my renown. That I can't have. This one... Incept self-doubt. Must be targeted before anything else. Yeah, that's not great. This one gives composure to other arguments. Okay. So I want to protect the renown no matter what. Let's gain some defense with this. I'm going to protect the renowned a bit. Give me another quip. And then I'll just do some damage to this, I guess. Okay, this one does damage. I can't hit that one again, that sucks. Okay. Double resentments, not good. Self-doubt. Okay, let's do that for free. Let's take that out. So that's self-doubt. This one attacks. Let's hit that one. Let's get some free cards. All kinds of random crazy stuff going on. What is this? So I do have some self-doubt. He's got to hit that first, then it's getting through to me, unfortunately. Let's knock that out too. So that's going to do a bunch, unfortunately. Okay, didn't get through thanks to my ad hominem there, giving me defense every turn. I'm down to 12 renown. I can't hit that, I can only hit the core. You are throwing some shots around. Okay, let's get some random defense. Let's see what happens. Could protect these without too much trouble. I mean, this one's already safe, so let's just protect that one. Let's go for damage, I guess. Gain more renown, that's just going to pump up the damage it's throwing out every turn, or I could just do this. Let's go renown. Alright. Actually doing pretty good here. Taking very little damage. I've got tons of arguments supporting. Actually, I don't think I've ever had this many arguments on my side before. Okay, now you're doing some crazy stuff. I could probably just knock you out. Yeah, let's just go for a knockout blow here. Alright, let's see what happens with this. If we still have to fight. Parvenu leveled up. Okay, so whenever you gain renown, reduce the cost. So we can reduce the cost down to 7 or increase damage and go up to 9, stay at 9. Let's stay at 9, increase damage. That seems like a good way to go. And we upgraded. So at the start of every turn, gain 2 renown. Alright, nice. Let me tell you something. Me, Fee, Thoreau, we all acted some way you hated. Does that make sense? Yeah, kind of. We all acted some way you hated. Some kind of way you hated. Some sort of way you hated. And you took it personally like some chump who doesn't know the difference between spilt beer and a mug to the face. But look where it got you, huh? Now you're under something else's thumb for the first time. Doesn't feel so good, does it? It feels alien. That demands a pithy response, but before you can conjure one up, Vixmali staggers as if struck by an invisible blow. The blubber of the behemoth's back seems to liquefy, swallowing Vixmali in an instant. All that's left is a putrid smell and the faintest indentation where he sunk through. Well, that's gross. Oh, no. No, come on. I really don't want to go in there. Hesh, damn it, Vix. I mean, I kind of thought he was going to merge with the whale and then we'd fight like this big whale mutant thing. Alright. Nah, I'm good. Wait, did I pick? I thought I picked go after him. I thought I picked go after him. Maybe I clicked too quick. You try to pick your way down the slippery side of the beast. You lose your step and then fall in yourself. It's slippery up here. Did you really think we'd let you skip the final boss? Something like it said. You fall for what feels like too long and land with a squishy thud. Just when you think you'll never breathe again, you land ankle deep in sickening bile. The belly of the beast lays open before you, and it is truly disgusting. Hesh, if I get out of this, I swear I'll stop making sweets, all the cleaning. I'll do my fair share, I'll leave it. Clean out the shower drain. Vix! Vix, where are you? Smith? Whoa! Suckers of the Abyss, what the hesh? Okay, yeah, that doesn't look so good. We, can probably fix this. This is probably fine, right? You just, throw it all up. I will consume me and the memory of me and the memory of the memory. Okay, I see we're going to have to do this the other way. Defeat Mutant Vix. Alright, Vix of Hesh. No escape. Oh, you're fighting alone. There's no backup. What? My voice will be one with the stars. Your head will be one with your ass if you don't shut up. Yeah, I don't have any buddies. What the heck? I'm not designed for fighting by myself. Okay, he's got a ton of health. Yeah, that really blows. I spent all that effort getting extra buddies. Yeah, I swear I clicked to go down after him, but it seemed like it kind of... I clicked the wrong thing. I'll have to look back at the video and see if I clicked the wrong thing or not. Okay. Get some adrenaline. And just try to do some damage, I guess. Should look and see. The end of your turn, Hesh. At the end of Vix's turn, the end of Vix of Hesh's turn, apply 3 heal. Alright, sure, whatever. That sounds totally fair. I'm not going to play this because it's once per battle. Yeah, I don't like that. So these things, Mutant Heshbladder. At the end of Mutant Heshbladder's turn, it gains 1 inflated. Inflated, owner restoring fumes in order to apply fetter to an enemy. At the end of the turn, take 1 damage and remove all fetter. So it's just going to keep, like, poisoning me, essentially. You're attacking me. You're attacking me. You have a ton of defense. What the heck? Okay, now you have... Whenever you... Vix of Hesh's next attack applies a bile debuff. Whenever Vix of Hesh is attacked, the bile debuff is randomized. Currently noxious bile. Whenever you drink, discard a random card, remove a noxious bile. Vix of Hesh can't be stunned. So am I being affected by that right now? I don't like this at all. Okay. So that's a decent shot-ish. Give me something. Let's play it again. We can get an impair, 3 trauma. Let's go impair, maybe. You're doing 7. We'll try to drop that a bit, because I don't really have much in the way of defense here. I could kill one of these things if I hit it with this. Okay, got that one. I can't quite kill it. That's too bad. I can make it run away, though. Yeah, I'm not feeling super confident about this being by myself. I really hate to lose at the very end here like this. Okay, what can we do? Alleviate and defend. Give me adrenaline when I take shots. That's going to hit everybody. Alright, let's do that. And I'll just get a tiny bit of damage in, unfortunately, is all. Ow. Okay. Temporarily remove all power and adrenaline. You cannot gain power or adrenaline. Remove a sapping bile, and then 6 fetter. Take 6 damage. Not great. Okay, I'll gain some moxie then. Got some defense, some alleviate. I'll work on your buddies here. I can't take them out, though. Okay, we've got something here. Drink 2, take a damage, gain 3 moxie, apply 3 trauma. Drink 6, gain 2 adrenaline, gain 8 moxie. Let's go with all-rounder. I'll work on you, I guess. It's not enough to take it out. Okay, why are you dying? Why are you dying automatically? I'm kind of confused by that. Okay, I will get the counter here. Get defense and adrenaline. Let's go with some trauma on you. Is this thing going to blow up and then dump a bunch of fetter on me? Is that what's going to happen? I can't take it out. Well, I can actually if I drop kick it. I'm going to drop kick it. Just because I'm a little concerned about what's going to happen if it does blow up. Ow. Okay, building up some trauma. You're not attacking me this turn. Great. Okay. I do have 6 bottles, so we can blow that. Let's hit you with some trauma. It's still not very high, though. Improvise something. What do we got? Gain a power, add impair. Let's go power. So we'll do it this order, I guess. Not doing enough damage here. No, got your buddies back. Great. And a ton of defense. Okay, let's see. Let's do that. Do that. We draw something else. Okay, we do a little bit of damage. Could take out one of these little floater dudes. I guess that's what I will do. Moxie no longer heals, but is still halved at the end of your turn. Remove Corrosive Bow. So I've got a couple turns where Moxie's not going to do much for me. Gotcha. Okay. Let's go Defense and Adrenaline. Let's improvise something. I've got Impair, or we can do this again. Let's do it again. I could play again. Sure, let's do it again. Just keep going forever. 1 power, trauma. Let's go trauma. Building up that trauma on him. Wait, did that reset it? Wasn't it? It was a higher than 3, wasn't it? To look at that again. I might be making bad choices. All right. I mean, I can do some punches. I don't think that actually adds any trauma, but I'm kind of curious. I don't think I've ever done this, so let's just see. Okay, it does. So each one does add some trauma. Okay, not getting a lot. Let's do that. Let's take that. Okay, let's hit somebody randomly and see what we get. Okay, we got him. Not really what I wanted. So we'll get you down in a position where I can probably take you out. I really haven't boosted my attack deck much, so it's a bit of a slog getting through this. I'm not sure why you're taking 3 damage. The fetter. Okay, that's what's doing it. So many. Getting all of these. All right. Okay, next attack we'll do double damage. All right, so this is already set. Nothing else I can do. Right. Let's see if I can make myself do more damage. Alleviate 6. What's actually... Okay, you're not attacking me, so that's fine. Add some impair. Guess we'll do that. That's 5. It's not quite enough. Wait, isn't that 5 in my... So I've got 5 in my deck, and I've got 1 in my hand. That should be 6. So let's go ahead and do that. 18, 22. 20 damage, not too bad. 2 impair. Drop kick. Oh, we got new things. Alright. I like these little gremlin-looking things. Mutated Lumicite. So, let's see. You... Kindling. When Lumicite receives damage, reduce Kindling 1, apply Kindling to the attacker. At the end of the turn, convert all Kindling to temporary power. Okay, so you're going to give yourself more power unless I hit you and take it away from you. Not so nice. Okay, I can hit a little bit harder. Give me some other cards. Random enemy. Hey, got lucky. Okay. And I'll just take some defense. Okay, let's punch you a bunch of times. And we'll ditch some cards. Alright, Splinter. Okay. Just give me another attack. I can take him out with... There we go. Yeah, like, totally blocked that, surprisingly. Okay, I got you on your own. What can I do? Adrenaline. Let's see. Do another bash. Okay, blocking most of it. I get really close to having my special attack ready again. I'm actually handling this pretty well, although I'm not doing a ton of damage. I've got him down about halfway. Let's improvise something. Adrenaline, power, alleviate 6 health. You are attacking me, so the alleviate's not bad. Adrenaline will do extra damage. Let's alleviate... Okay, what do I have? I think I've got to do damage. Let's just go with damage. Okay, more defense, sure. Save the rolling bash for last. Okay, I'm getting whittled down. So you're at 4. I mean, there's only one enemy, so sure. Have some impair. If target has no trauma, apply 2 trauma. But I know this will add 3, so I'm going to do that. Okay, and let's go double damage, I guess, even though it's going to hurt me a bit. Nice, good amount of damage that turn. Okay, you got buddies back again. About adrenaline, we'll just focus on at least knocking out 1, hopefully. So many empty bottles. Sure, gain some defense. Add more bottles. Yeah, let's just take you out, I guess. Okay. 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 Temporarily remove all power adrenaline. Can't gain power or adrenaline. Yeah, that kind of sucks. I do have, yeah, 6 bottles. Just take you out. I hope. Nope, not quite. Let's draw something. I just want to do some damage. Come on. Okay, what do we got? Trauma, power, impair. I guess we'll impair. Just decrease the amount of damage he's throwing out. Yeah, he keeps healing too, which is irritating. Alright. I lost all my trauma on there. Let's do this. I should do that on you, because you're at 0. I'm gonna kill you. Or not. Have to waste a bunch of attacks there. Okay. You're attacking me for 10. Great, sure. Nothing I can boost that with, so... increase that trauma a little bit. Gain some defense. Okay, I just got to get another 52 damage and it'll give up, but I think I'm going to have to kill it no matter what. I do have 6, so sure, take that shot. Cheers. Sure. Do I want to just add some adrenaline here? I guess. Sure. Now, we got buddies again, alright. Okay. Let's improvise something. Okay, let's take that. Spread this out a little bit. Let's see if I get lucky. Okay, that's one gun. And the other gun. Okay, down to 34. Let's see. Sure, have a big drop kick. Alright, so now double damage. So how about a 12 to 14 double damage? Hey, what do you know? So I'm kind of wondering what's going to happen if I accept surrender here. Let's see what happens. Hang on, you're gonna be okay. Vixmillia begins to deflate. The untransformation is not complete, but you see the sense of reason returning to his eyes. You emerge from the behemoth's carcass to find yourself the center of attention, which makes sense considering you're covered in rotting blubber. You're soon overshadowed, though, a sensation you're familiar with, growing up with the sibling you had, but this time the shadow is literal. You follow the gaze of the crowd as a giant tentacle erupts from the sea, and with puckers as red as the tide, latches onto the bloated carcass of the behemoth. It drags the creature below the waves, leaving it only an outline of rot where it lay. And you. Does that mean he didn't make it out? Hey, Smith Brawl unlocked.
To say things were different after that would be an understatement. The Banquad name was protected by the cult. You were Hesh's chosen, after all. Defenders of the sea against an ancient threat. Vixmillia retired to focus on his health. He never quite recovered from whatever it was that happened to him, and he avoided the scrutiny of public life. Some days are better than others, but being back in Pearl on the Foam has been easier than you'd have hoped. The Rue's first marriage didn't last, but the family approved him for a second, and when that one fizzled out too, he didn't even need to ask permission for a third. The third one stuck, fortunately. Malafie's eye to the big picture paid off. She climbed the ranks of the military, not with family influence, but with precision and planning. Strangely, when she was offered a promotion in Supplicant City, she passed. Vix's health never really recovered, but his spirits did. You don't know what to make of it, but you surprised yourself one day when you actually stopped Malafie from applying itchwort to his glove drawer. It took a while for the pilgrims to clear out, but they soon learned there wasn't anything especially divine about Pearl on the Foam. Maybe they chased their faith elsewhere, or found they'd lost it somewhere in the chaos. There hasn't been any sign of the Rogue-lite again, though every now and then a rumor bubbles up and lingers like sea foam. You never saw Ty again, at least not face to face. But every now and then, a shadow catches the edge of your eye, and you know you're being watched. And when you weren't minding the family's affairs, you found other reasons to stick around. Even with the rumors knocking at your ears and the unrest rumbling beneath your feet, you kept your footing. After all, if there was one thing you know best, it's how to live in the moment.
Alright, pretty successful run, actually. I think we kind of did a pretty nice run, pretty good overall, which is usually kind of the way I go. I wonder if there's a way, like, just murder off all the family and stuff and just kind of go from there. Probably. Definitely you could kill Vix. I'm wondering about the others, though. Alright, so add a whole bunch of new cards. Just kind of curious to take a look. Once per trauma on your target. That's pretty cool. Knuckle down. Applying trauma per empty bottles. Nice. Yeah, there's some interesting combination stuff here. Clappy, clappy. Okay, and turn out every person that loves you. Interesting. Well, decreasing costs. Always kind of nice. Damage equal to your Moxie. Double your Moxie. Nice. Increase your Moxie. Unlocked an outfit there. Duplicate from the argument. Duplicate your next argument. Power Adrenaline, twice as effective. More Adrenaline stuff. Another outfit. Okay, not bad. So 4 days, a little short, but not too bad. Pretty interesting story. not that many battles compared to negotiations. A pretty massive discrepancy there between the two, but I was able to get through the final fight. All right, so that's it for the Smith campaign. I'm probably going to play through myself, just try to do some different options and things and try out some different stuff. And there's always kind of new cards you'll unlock as well. I think I have all the cards unlocked for Sal. I'm not sure about Rook, but yeah, this is my first run of anything with Smith, so there's a bunch of stuff I'm sure that's not unlocked. Let me see if I can actually see. Yeah, so 100% on those two. We've got 18 of 60, so quite a few more Smith cards that I can unlock. Yeah, kind of interesting. Kind of check out playing some more. I do think this is a really, really good roguelite. Roguelite? Yeah, roguelite. Roguelite? Not like light. Um, game that works the card mechanics pretty well. A lot of other ones are kind of sort of iffy about the cards. I think this one works really well, and having the two different modes of kind of the negotiation slash argument and also the separate fighting deck, I think works really well. So this is kind of my go-to when I want to play something like this right now. It's been a while. I just kind of, if I do something, I'll just jump in and play or brawl or do a daily challenge. And then doing these campaigns is a lot of fun. But yeah, that's probably going to be it for Griftlands for a bit. It's potentially something I might come back to and try different runs or different things with. But that's going to be it for now. So this was the end of the Smith campaign. Thanks very much for coming by. Hopefully I'll see you all again in something else. Until then, have a good one.